Hi friends, we've been talking about community helpers, and now I'm going to read you a story about firefighters, some other heroes that are community helpers. So if you have a fire hat, go get it, sit back and enjoy this story. It's called Flashing Fire Engines, and it's written by Tony Mitton and Aunt Parker. Flashing fire engines. Big, bold fire engines waiting day and night, ready for a rescue or a blazing fire to fight. As soon as there's a fire alarm, the engine starts to roar. The firefighters jump aboard. It rumbles out the door. Watch the engine speeding on its daring dash. Hear its siren screaming. See its bright lights flash. Off it goes. Woo! In helmets, fireproof pants and jackets, boots so big and strong, the crew is dressed and ready as the engine zooms along. When the engine finds the fire, it quickly pulls up near. The crew jumps out, unrolls the hose, and gets out all the gear. Look what they need to put out the fire. I see hoses. I see an axe. I see oxygen tanks that they'll put on their back in case they have to enter the building and it's too smoky. I see some cones here too to block any traffic from getting close and in danger. The hose points up its nozzle and shoots a jet of spray. It squirts right at the blazing flames and sizzles them away. The water tank is empty soon, so where can more be found? The engine's pump can pull it up from pipes below the ground. So this truck is called a pumper truck. And they take a hose from the fire hydrant to the pumper truck that pumps it out of another hose to squirt out the end. Whoosh! The fire's hot and roaring. It makes a lot of smoke. The firefighters put on masks, otherwise they'd choke. So now they have their masks on. We can't see their mouths from the front. That keeps them safe. The ladder rises upward. It reaches for the sky. The fire engine's ladder stretches up so very high. Sometimes there's a platform right up at the top. It waits beside the window. Then into it you hop. So here's the top of the ladder. Here's the small platform where the firefighter stands. And the firefighter inside the burning building helps rescue anybody who's inside. So the ladder will move closer and then they'll jump to the platform. At last, the fire's extinguished. Extinguished means it's been put out. Just a little sizzle, sizzle here and there. The flames are all put out. Lower the ladder, roll up the hose. Hooray! The fire crew shouts. Back inside the station, the crew can take a break. But the fire engine's ready and it's waiting wide awake. It's ready to go for that next fire. And here are some parts of the fire engine and what the firefighters need. They need a helmet, a hard hat that protects the firefighter's head in case something were to fall, and to keep the shield away from the heat. Fireproof pants and a jacket, and they're made from special material that does not burn easily, and it protects the firefighters from the fire. They need masks and tanks. We can't breathe smoky air, so the firefighters carry clean air in these tanks that they wear on their backs. And the air flows from a hose up to their mask. A siren is a loud noise to tell people to move out of the way and let the fire engines pass. And sometimes there's alarms in schools and in homes that alerts you to a fire in the home or smoke in the home or the school. Here's a water tank. This is inside the middle of the engine, the tank, and it holds the water to fight the fire. In some engines, fire engines carry foam to put out a certain kind of fire, maybe a chemical fire. And then down here is the pump. The pump sucks the water from the tank and pushes it out through huge hoses. And it can be attached to, a hose can be attached to a fire hydrant, and then the pump shoots it out another hose. So I hope you had fun learning about fire engines.